What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day. I've got a lot planned today. We're going to be doing, I guess, like a small kind of vlog. I'm going to see how that goes. It's my first time trying it, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be going through my meals throughout the day, showing you guys kind of what I eat. I am bulking at the moment, so I am eating on the kind of higher side of the food. So a lot of calories, a lot of protein, but I'm going to be showing you guys what I eat. I'm also going to be doing a video on how to work out what kind of calories you should be eating, whether you want to lose weight, gain weight, or just maintain, and then how much macros, so how much protein, carbs, fat you want to be having. So that's a really good video which I think will help you guys out a lot, because tracking your calories is the #1 thing to do if you really want to make the most of your fitness journey, of your gains, whether you're losing weight, gain weight, or maintaining. You need to be tracking your calories. So we're going to be doing that. Then later on in the evening we're going to be hitting some back and biceps. I'm going to film that, get a little montage going, you know how we do. So getting that going, and then I'm also going to be filming some content for my TikTok, trying to grow on there, trying to grow on all social platforms, So I'm going to put the link to my TikTok in my bio. Check out that video. All the support is much appreciated, guys. So we're going to get into it. Going to go downstairs, cook some breakfast now. Let's get started. Okay, so meal #1 is just a normal egg wrap. I've got 4 eggs and 2 tortilla wraps. It's nothing special. If you're looking to cut down, I would recommend using egg whites instead of whole eggs, because egg yolks obviously fattier. But I don't have any egg whites at the moment, and so this is what I'm going to do with. So yeah, 4 eggs. I'll put the macros up on the screen. This is meal 1. I try to have around, it varies, I try to have at least around 4 meals a day, and then I'll have a couple snacks. That should usually get me up to my calorie goal, but it varies. Obviously with work and stuff like that, you can't eat at the same time every day if you're working different hours. So yeah, meal 1, and then I'm going to eat this, I'm going to enjoy it, and then I'm going to go on to how to track your calories, how to work out your maintenance calories, and then what you want to be having for bulking or cutting, and then the macros for that. So I'm going to enjoy this, and then we'll get into that. Hey guys, so this is a video I've been wanting to film for a while now, because it's something that's helped me out massively, and I definitely think that a lot of you will benefit from this. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to work out your maintenance calories, which is how many calories your body burns just on a daily daily basis, and then from that working out what kind of calories you want to be aiming for, whether you're trying to bulk up, or so build muscle, or to lose weight and kind of lean up, so how many calories you want to be kind of taking away to do that. And then also what kind of macros, so that's your carbs, your fat, and your protein, because obviously it's all good having a calorie goal, but you want to be knowing what you should be eating as well to make it sure it's balanced and is working kind of best for you. So this is Bob here. He's going to be our example for today. So Bob isn't very active. He's kind of your average guy. He's not massively obese or anything like that, but he's just wants to kind of lose a bit of weight, so he's not massively active. So he's 5'9", 180 pounds. So he's a big guy. So to bulk up or lean down, so bulk or shred, you want to be adding or taking away calories. So to bulk up, you want to be having plus 500 calories, and then if you want to shred down, so to lean up a bit, you want to be having minus 500 calories. Now you can add more either side if you're a bit more advanced trainer, but to start with, it's probably a good basis to go with, and then I'd up it from there. But so as a starting point, I'd say start here. So to work out your maintenance, as we saw, Bob, he weighs 180 pounds. So you want to make sure that your weight is converted into pounds. So say you weigh 70 kg, convert that into pounds, and then go from there. So 180 pounds, we times that by anywhere from 14 to 16. So 14, if you're not active, you kind of don't have an active job, maybe that's a desk job, and you don't do any sports or stuff like that, you want to be 15. If you're very active, so say you work on site or something like that, constantly moving around, you want to be timesing it by 16. So if you're active, times by 16, not very active, times by 14. So for Bob, 180 pounds times 14 would be 2,520 calories. So for Bob personally, this is how many calories his body is burning on a daily basis. So if he ate this much, he wouldn't lose weight, he wouldn't gain weight, or would not noticeably anyway. So this is what you want to be figuring out to then either bulk up or lean down. So Bob, he wants to kind of tone down a bit. Maybe he's going on holiday, wants to get a beach body ready. Apparently I can't speak today. So for Bob, 2,520 calories minus 500 would be 2,020 calories. So for Bob to lose weight and to lean down, get that beach body ready, he wants to be aiming for about 2,020 calories. So like I said before, you can add more to this deficit if you're a bit more of an advanced trainer. But to start with, I'd say start with the minus 500 or plus 500 if you're bulking, but for this example, minus 500, and then maybe add a bit more if you have a bit more kind of stubborn fat that you're trying to lose. But yeah, so I'd never recommend going straight into a massive calorie deficit just because your body isn't used to it. So you could end up feeling dizzy, or worst case scenario, passing out because your body isn't used to having such little fuel in your body, I guess. So now that we've got the calorie goal, so 2,020 calories to lose weight, we now want to work out what kind of macros that Bob wants to be having. So that includes protein, fat and carbs, because obviously you want it to be a balanced diet, not just loads of fat or small amounts, because every macro plays an important part. Like, so a lot of people think that you should have really low fat in your diet, but fat is actually what fuels your heart. So if you've got zero fat in your diet, you've got a good risk to your heart. So everything should be had in moderation. So to start off with, we've got protein. So I'd say with protein, you've got your body weight. So for Bob, 180 pounds, and you can times that by 0.75 grams to, at the max, 1.25 grams. For beginners, I'd say start off with 1 gram per pound of body weight. That's just kind of a good starting area. It's best for beginners, but like I said, it can be either or. You can go which end. I'll just give you examples of reasons for having either the higher end of protein or the lower end of protein, so you guys can kind of make a judgment for yourself. So with the lower end, so 0.75 grams, that's more for if you've got a lot of excess body fats. If you're very overweight, that's then you want to be having the lower amount of protein. If you haven't got much muscle on you, then you've probably, again, you probably don't need to have as much protein, and it's not as beneficial. Whereas if you've got more muscle, you probably want a bit more protein. Also, if you're new to training, also excuse my spelling, I am dyslexic and just have ass handwriting, so that's something to deal with. So there's probably going to be spelling mistakes throughout this, but also if you're new to training, you can start on the lower side, but I wouldn't stay on a low amount of protein for long if you are trying to gain weight or lose weight. Best, like I said, is to start on 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So that if you're in shape, if you're below 20% body fat, if your abs are visible, another good sign, and if you train between 4 to 5 times a week, it's kind of a good, so you're not a beginner, you kind of know what you're doing, you're into your training, I'd say 1 gram is where you want to be, definitely. But like I said, for most people, I would really say start on the gram per pound of body weight. Only go to the lower end if you really are massively overweight. But yeah, I'd say 1 gram per pound of body weight is where you want to be starting at. And then you've got the higher end, so 1.25 grams per pound of body weight. So that's if, say, you're competition prepping for a bodybuilding competition. You probably want to be on the higher end just because you need extra protein and you want to be holding as much muscle as you can. So yeah, competition prepping, if you're trying to go for a really drastic cut, so if you're trying to go down to that 5% body fat or lower, you want to be going for the higher end of protein to make sure you maintain that muscle. If you train a lot, And then if you do a lot of cardio, you want to be having more protein just to make sure that you don't lose any muscle, because if you're not giving your body the fuel it needs, it's going to start taking it out of the muscle or the fat and the muscle. But if you're cutting down, you're starting to lose that fat, it will take some from the muscle. So for Bob, we're going to keep him at the 1 gram. So 180 times 1 gram would be 180 grams of protein. So for Bob's cutting, or for him to lose weight, his goal that he wants to be aiming for is 180 grams of protein. So now we know how much protein Bob should have in his diet. We now want to work out how much fat he should be having. So a big misconception a lot of people have is that they shouldn't have too much fat because it's going to make them fat, which, again, moderation. Yes, if you go overboard on fat, you're going to gain weight, but if you go overboard on carbs, protein, you're going to gain weight. The big problem is that a lot of people think I should, have no fat in my diet, which fat is what fuels your heart. So you want to be having fat in your diet to keep your heart healthy and to keep yourself running. So for fat, obviously, we're still going to be having a lower amount than we would protein. So body weight times 0.3 to 0.4 grams. So I'll explain what I mean by the lower end or the higher end. This all just kind of more depends on your taste, so what kind of foods you prefer. So if you want to be on the lower end of fat, that would be if you love carby foods. So, that's stuff like pasta, potatoes, all that kind of stuff. So if you like more carby food, you want to be lower on the fat. And then obviously vice versa goes kind of hand in hand. So if you want to be eating more carby food, you want to be having lower fat. If you're not really bothered, then just go in the middle. Then you can just kind of, that's for someone who's not really bothered. Doesn't matter what they have, they're kind of happy either way. And then the higher end, people who love more fatty food. So that's someone who loves nuts, peanut butter, butter, all that kind of stuff, high fat foods. You want to then be on the higher end of the fatty foods to be on the lower end of the carbs. So it kind of goes each way. If you want to have more carby food, you want to be having less fat, vice versa. So for Bob, 180 pounds, so body weight, and then let's say Bob likes his pasta. So Bob, we do 180 times 0.3, which would give us 54 grams. So for Bob, his macro goal would be 54 grams of fat. Okay, so now that we've got how much fat we should be having in our diet, or how much fat we should be having from our calories, we then want to work out our carbs. So this is a little bit more confusing, but once you kind of know how to do it, it's not too bad. Just takes a bit of math to do, which actually isn't my strong suit, but it's nothing too hard. So to work out the carbs, what you want to be doing is work out first how much of your calories is taken, or how much of your calories is taken from your fat and your protein. So obviously with Bob, he's got 2020 calories. So what we need to do is work out how much of that 2020 is taken from the protein and from the fat. So it sounds confusing to do, but it's really not that hard. Once you know how to do it, it's pretty straightforward. You get the hang of it. So for protein, this is all per gram, so 1 gram. So for protein, 4 calories is 1 gram. So 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. For fat, 1 gram of fat would equal 9 calories. So that's why fat is a lot more calorie dense, hence why fatty foods make you fat, they're higher in calories. And then carbs, they're the same as protein, so 4 calories per gram of carbs. So now that we've worked that out, we want to figure out how much of our 2020 calories is made up from our protein and from our fat. So straightforward, easy to do, but sounds complicated, but it's not that bad. So first off, we'll start with protein. So for the protein, we had 180 grams of protein. So you want to times that by 4, which is how many calories per gram is. So 180 times 4, that'd be 720 calories. So from our 2020, 720 of it is protein, and then we've got fat. So for Bob, he has 54 grams of fat. So times that by 9, which is how many calories each gram of fat is, which would give us 486 calories. So we want to add this together. 720 plus 486 would give us 1,206 calories. So from our fat and our protein, that makes up 1,206 calories from our total goal. So to work this out, we want to take our calorie goal, which was 2,020 calories, and minus that by how much protein and fat is made up from our calories. So that would be 2,020 minus 1,206 calories. So that would be 2,020 calories minus 1,206 would be 814 calories. So from our 2020, we know that 814 calories of it is our carbs. So now all we need to do is work out what that weighs, or what that would equivalent to grams. So as you can see, carbs is 4 calories per gram. So 814 times that by 4, which is how many calories are per gram, which should then give us our grams. So that would be 203 grams of carbs altogether to make up our macros. So now that we've worked that out, all we need to do is put it all together, and we've got our total diet breakdown for Bob to lose weight. So we've got the protein, we've got the fat, and now we've worked out the carbs. So for protein, he has 180 grams. So that's how many he wants to be aiming for. For fat, he's got 54 grams, and then carbs, obviously 203 grams, which we've just worked out. So that all together would work out to be 2,020 calories. Okay guys, so that is how you work out your calories and your macros. I hope this helped you out. Like I said, this is something that helped me out massively in my training, so I wanted to share it with you guys in the hopes of helping you with your training. I'm aware this video went a little bit south. It's my first time doing it. It kind of went a bit all over the place, but let me know down below if this is something that's helped you out, and if this is something you want to see more of, more informational videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Now let's get back to the rest of the video. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with an absolute snack. I'm sorry, look at this. Shoes! Yes, we're not wearing any shoes. Do something about it. That's what I thought. I've had 2 of these now. Well, this is my second one. If you want to know how to make this, video is up on TikTok now. Go watch it. This is great. Good thing about this meal is it's low in fat and high in protein, so it's good whether you're trying to cut or gain weight. Either one, this is a go-to meal. Go check out the TikTok video. I'm going to link it in the description. I'm going to put the macros up on the screen, but if you want to know how to make it, go check out the video. So I'm going to finish this with my second one. So I think I'm up to about 1,500 calories so far today on meal 3. I think I have to review it at the end, but obviously with macros will be up, so you guys will be able to work it out. But I'm going to eat this now. Then I am off to the gym. I'm going to train pull, so back, traps and biceps, a little bit rear delt. Going to be training with Johnny again, so you'll probably see him in the video. It's going to be good. So I'm going to devour this. I'm going to go hit the gym, get a little montage going. I know you guys like that. And I'll see you there.
You alright, Mike?
Yeah. Alright guys, we're at the gym. I'm with Johnny, who you're going to see in a sec. So what's up?
Hello.
We're going to go train.
I just said hello as well. I said say hello, but
we're going to train some back, get some good footage, get a little montage, and it's going to be a good one. Right, I'll see you boys in there.
fly, go. And fly, go. And fly, go.
Okay, that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm well aware that the whole kind of planning my meals or showing what I eat throughout the day went out the window. I got busy and I got distracted and I didn't film the rest of my food, so I'm well aware that kind of went out the window. But if that is something you want to see, if you want to see a video of like what I eat in a day, comment down below, let me know, because if that's something you guys want to see, I will 100% get on that and get that going. But yeah, I hope you guys took something away from this video that will help you guys. Like I said, it's so key being able to track your calories and work out what macros you should be having to either cut or bulk, because it is a key part of your fitness journey. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Let me know what you think of the video. I mean, this whole kind of vlog setup, very new to me, so I'm kind of easing into it. I know it's not a full vlog or anything like that, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. Give me some feedback, let me know what you think I should add or get rid of, whatever you guys think. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next video.